guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
visiting the Greek-speaking parts of Italy. Lecce to Calimera.
Hello from Lecce, a town in the Puglia region of Italy, further down on the heel of Italy. But Lecce is not where I'm going to today. I'm just passing through here because this is as far as the train goes. I'm actually going further down to a town called Calimera, which in Greek means good morning. And there's a reason why this town has a Greek name. It is apparently one of the villages, there's a few in the area, where there are people that speak Greco, which is a dialect of Greek. And apparently this dialect is dying out because there's just a few pretty much older people who speak it, but I figured since I was close enough on this trip, I would head down and try to explore this area and see if maybe I could find someone who speaks Greco and see if, with my Greek, with my standard Greek that I speak, if we will be able to understand each other. Let's first see how I can even get there, because getting there is not looking so easy. There is allegedly a bus that leaves.
Well, he's a tourist, so I'm assuming he doesn't have a car, so he's walking to the public transit and back.
An hour that heads down to Calimera, and it's only like a 40-minute bus ride. Apparently, this is where this bus stops, but there's a little while yet, so I'll be waiting. So it turns out there was a 1:30 bus that came down to Calimera, the one that I just got. It was not marked. I had to just, when the time came and a whole bunch of buses started coming, and it got really chaotic at the bus stop because a nearby high school let out, I just had to start asking buses that didn't have clear information on them, or, that didn't say on there where they were going, just, are you going to Calimera? I mean, luckily, my limited Italian is enough just to ask that. So I found the one that came to Calimera, and then apparently you can't purchase the bus fare on the bus. I mean, I know in local buses that's usually the case. I didn't know that was the case for regional ones as well. So I was like, all right, where can I go get the ticket? And he was mentioning something about somewhere else where you go, but he was like, well, just come on anyway. He knew that there is basically no other bus that comes down here from Lecce. And so if he were to not let me on, I would be kind of screwed. So he let me on anyway, and I was like, all right, well, I can buy it in Calimera. And he was like, kind of like, yeah, don't worry about it. So then he dropped me off, and there's not like any kind of place to buy bus tickets here at all. So basically,
how he's gonna get back home?
Well, he has to buy a ticket somewhere, but interesting. Yeah, I guess it makes sense because essentially the bus still has to go. If it's half empty, whatever. Bus driver still gets paid the same.
Out here from Lecce for free.
Not free. He had to cry. He's like, please.
Don't prove them right.
The Greco Museum is this way, and you can tell that there's Greek speaking associated with it because, as you see, the sign has some Greek writing on it. So it'll be interesting to go and see what we can learn from this museum here about the Greco language and the Greco people.
That's some called
The Donomasas?
Noman Vito.
Nico. As you guys know from some of my other videos, I speak Greek, but of course the Greek that they speak in Greece, I guess you could say the modern standard Greek, the Greco dialect is a little bit different. So I'm seeing now how much we will understand each other.
Inglossama eno Greco.
Ναι.
Εσού ξέρει να μιλήσει ο Greco?
Λίγο. Καταλαβαίνω γενικά αυτά που λέτε. Se un città Calimera, bisogna città Calistera. Solo Calimera.
Quello che abbiamo qua έχει να μελετήσει ελληνικά. Και έχει γραμμένα όλα τα πράγματα που έχει του.
Can you put higher for me?
The Greco people of South Italy, Salento Peninsula, the heel of the boot, are believed to be the remnants of large and ancient medieval Greek communities.
lots of different artifacts and tools and pieces of history of the people, the Greco people from this region. One of the biggest differences between standard Greek and Greco is that Greco naturally has a lot of Italian mixed in with it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just, Greek, just old. Like, kind of like, how if you have, that English, that Shakespearean English where you so I thought that's what it was. I didn't realize it was,
to because you know how we do Spanish and English.
Yeah, like Spanglish. Yeah, I didn't realize it was like that. Oh, that's interesting.
Μάλιστα, τραγούδια μοιάζει λίγο με το πώς το λέμε στην Ελλάδα σήμερα. Τραγούδια. Οι διαφορές δεν είναι πάρα πολύ μεγάλες όσο νόμιζα, γιατί δεν ήξερα πολλά για την διάλεκτο της Γκρίκο πριν να έρθω εδώ.
Έχει τρία γλώσσα από πάνω.
Ναι.
Tuo είναι Γκρίκο.
Ναι, κατάλαβα.
Ξέρει να μελετήσει το πάνω.
Να το διαβάσω. Και που είχε ένα χωράφι αμπρός του, έζησε μια μάνα. Δηλαδή ότι είχε ένα μεγάλο χωριό και μπροστά είχε ένα χωράφι και μια μάνα, το παιδί του που φωνάζα το Παβολούτσε, που τον φώναζε, τον έλεγε Παβολούτσε. Πόσοι υπάρχουν ακόμα που μιλάνε τον Γκρίκο?
2.500, 3.000.
So this is bigger than the other town.
Και είναι και στα γύρω χωριά, όχι μόνο στην Καλημέρα. Έχει και μερικά χωριά που μιλάνε.
I think he's talking about maybe people overall, not just in this town.
Oh.
Koreana.
Μερικά, όπως στην Καλημέρα και άλλα.
Έχει Καλημέρα που μιλούμε Γκρίκα, Στερνατία, έχει...
Oh, so I guess that was just Calimera. They had that amount of it.
Όχι, πέντακος. Και poi Deca, Dollino, Origliano, Soreco, Martignano, Cini, Pente, Deca, Martano, Icosi, Pettinto.
Έχω ακούσει επίσης ότι μειώνεται ο πληθυσμός που μιλάει Γκρίκο. Ισχύει αυτό, ότι είναι λιγότεροι τώρα από
Cini που είναι μάλι. Και έχει πuro τα πετάζια που θέλουν να ανταγούν τα τραγούδια και έρχονται του να ατέλουν ο Γκρίκο.
Χάρηκα πάρα πολύ, κύριε Βίτο. Ελπίζω όσοι θα δουν το βίντεο που κάνω για το ταξίδι μου εδώ, που θα τους δείξω ότι εγώ σαν ελληνόφωνος που με ενδιαφέρει αυτό, ότι να δουν όσοι άλλοι δεν ξέρανε για το μέρος εδώ, να έρθουν και αυτοί να δουν και να μάθουν για...
A busy village.
Doesn't look busy.
Τη γλώσσα του Γκρίκο εδώ.
Because he's still in the museum.
Yeah, that's not it. Doesn't look too
I don't know if they get too many visitors.
Who people that would be interested in going there? It's Greeks in Italy. I think for them it's interesting.
That's true. You have to know about the town too.
Yeah, some sort of linguists, people into languages, studying languages, stuff. Regular tourists, they're not really their kind of thing. You kind of have to be really into languages. I think either really into languages or have Greek heritage to go see. I think there's two cases. Or I guess historian too, because this is like ancient Greek remnants.
They have some artifacts there.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so cool getting to speak with a Greco speaker, and honestly, we understood each other more than I thought. I knew that Greco was not the same as modern standard.
Yeah, see that only one word village kind of, they didn't communicate on that.
Greek, and that, we wouldn't completely understand each other. There were like 2 or 3 times where he didn't seem to understand me quite as well, and I, may not have caught 100% of all of his words. I was surprised in a good way to hear him say that the language is not dying here, that the Greco language is still going on here, and that there are younger people who want to come here to learn Greco. This is different than what's going on with Calabrian Greek. We will go and try to find some Calabrian Greek speakers after this. I think it's time to maybe find something to eat. find some dinner. Cena.
We get food too, that's an extra.
Hello everyone, it's the following day now and I am in the train station of Taranto in southern Italy. I'm heading from Salento to Calabria now to continue my quest to find Greek-speaking people here in Italy. Now Calabria, being a very different place than Salento and Puglia, they actually do speak a different kind of Greek dialect than the Greco dialect that we saw in
I wonder
Canimera.
what's their fusion.
And there's far fewer people in Calabria that speak the Calabrian Greek dialect. So the village I'm staying at, which I still have a long way to go to get there, is apparently one of the Greek-speaking villages in Calabria. And it's very small and very remote, and it is going to take me the entire day to get there. The train I'm about to go on is going to be about 6 hours long, so a little...
You know, I wonder how there's like Greek villages in Italy. Is there, if there's Italian villages in Greece, like that? Reverse. Reverse Uno.
I feel
Bit of
like
lunch
I
here.
heard about it though.
I mean, we haven't heard about these until now, so, you know.
They're very, very basic. There's one little cafe, well, more like a convenience store really, where you can buy some sandwiches and stuff. So I was able to get here. I'll give you a little bag. There's nowhere to sit here. I'm just kind of here on the side of the platform here. Just finding a place to stand by and have a little snack, but yeah, a little sandwich here and some juice. Just have something a little different than water. This pear juice seems pretty nice.
Pear. It's a bit long.
Tren Italia.
There's not too many people.
Pretty empty, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, beautiful.
This is where I get off.
Well, we are going down to all the way South Italy, so, you know, there's going to be a lot of water.
Alright, so just got off of a very long train from Taranto, which was 10 minutes late, and it doesn't stop at Bova Marina, which is where I was intending to go. And so
yes,
it looked like they were holding that other train that goes back a couple of stops to go to Bova Marina. But as soon as I step off the train, that other train leaves. And so now I'm going to try to figure out if there is another train that goes back soon, or if I'm going to have to pay double what I was going to pay already to have the place I'm staying at up in the village of Bova drive all the way out here, twice as far away to come get me. So that's not something I'm very happy about. That was really quite shitty, to be honest, of Trenitalia here in, where is this, Melito de Porto Salvo.
But they don't
to do
have
that.
departure times? No? There's not waiting, like, okay, before we departure, maybe
Well,
5 minutes before departure.
what it seems has happened was that
His train was late?
No, there was the place he needed to go was in between. He passed it. He thought the train would make a stop. The train didn't make a stop there. So he went farther. I guess the train don't make a stop there. So he went farther, and then
Was he supposed to ring it?
I don't know. We watched the same video. Why
I don't
doesn't
know. Maybe find some other details.
But then, so there's another train going back to that place, but he
So he had to
missed
buy.
it. He missed it, the other train. Maybe because this train was late a little bit too.
So, unfortunately tomorrow for my one full day in Bova, we were expecting to have really bad weather. So luck is not really on my side so far for this trip, but we'll see. Oh, and I think it's there, Marco. Okay, yeah. Here's Marco, who's going to take me up to Bova. All right.
That's nice of him, because how I understand, that's the host of Airbnb or whatever he's saying, so he came up to pick him up like an hour away. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's very nice.
Finally here in
He needs a
Bova.
drink. We made it.
Waiting to have some dinner at this nice restaurant here that my host at the B&B I'm staying at here in Bova was kind enough to make the reservation for me and waited extra for me after the mishap with the train. So now I'm finally here and having some much needed red wine.
Resto Pita. Ooh, we never seen this one.
Good morning, everyone. From Bova, Calabria. I am in my house that I'm renting. It really, I mean, it's not just a room, it's a house, basically. And wanted to show you guys, before I get going with my day today, what this place looks like now that it's daylight. And the upstairs here, you get this bed over here. But then, you also get another little bed here. And then the bathroom in here. Nice, basic little bathroom. Hot water heater, which I forgot to turn that on last night, and had a bit of a colder shower than I want to do.
What's this thing
hot water
at the
heater.
top?
I'm gonna turn
Heater.
That's heater?
that on for a few minutes. And then here is the view outside. Now, unfortunately, the weather is not the best. My luck with the weather on this trip is still not very good.
Yeah, very foggy.
And it has been raining off and on. And because Bova is up in the mountains, I'm up at about 850 meters, which is like, about 2,800 feet. The clouds have just kind of run right into the mountain.
Cool.
Oh, so-
That's really cool.
So the clouds is what fog. Oh, okay.
Wow.
In here that this town is on, and it also helps to wring out some extra moisture too. So it's raining at the same time. Hopefully it'll stop. I mean, I'm only spending one full day here, so if it's like this all day, that's going to be kind of tough. I mean, I'll still go out and walk around and explore the village, but it'll obviously be a lot nicer if it can clear up a little bit. But there's usually a view.
I wonder if he's American Greek. His English is really good. No accent whatsoever.
All the way down to the sea from here. But let's also check out the
I don't know if I
downstairs,
have
because
heard
there is a
of an
downstairs, which is the
accent.
floor that you
I guess.
come up from here. And downstairs there is a little kitchen area, and here a little kitchen area, really nice. Definitely
They gave
has
him a lot
the
of
sort of
space.
mountain village atmosphere, as you can see. But the hosts here nice enough to have coffee, a coffee maker, some breakfast here, and of course Italian breakfast is very basic. So I mean, something like a little croissant or cornetti, as they call it here, with coffee is basically your breakfast. And then there's the entrance, and then down there actually is another level down there where there's another bed and a bathroom. There's not really much to see other than that, so it's not worth going down and showing you guys. And then finally, watch out for that beam there if you're a little bit tall like me. I mean, I'm not really tall, just a little bit tall, but I hit my head on that twice, so watch out for that if you come here. But I'll leave a link to this place down below in the description in this video, so that if you come and explore Bova, which you should, and hopefully you'll have better luck than me with the weather.
Fireworks? What's the occasion?
Yeah.
Maybe someone's birthday?
If I was outside, I would run.
It looks
Because I
like the
feel
weather
like
is letting
once-
up enough to let me go outside and explore the village of Bova without getting soaked. It's still very foggy, but that's okay, as long as it's not raining
Fog
like it has been all day since I woke up.
Yeah, because I've never seen fog. Well, this is what fog looks like. You
I
see?
feel like something's following me.
That will be okay. So let me go first while it's open and check out the museum, the Greco-Calabrian Museum, and then walk around and see maybe if the weather keeps letting up a little bit and it doesn't start raining again. Maybe there'll be some more people out and about.
You know what this reminds me of? I feel like
What?
when I was in the UK, when I visited Greenwich, it was also kind of like foggy like that. It just threw me back to that time.
The museum is just down the street here in the lower part of the village. Where I'm staying is up towards the upper part of the village. Because it is up in the mountains here, of course, things are very hilly here, and there's a big difference in elevation even within the towns. So when you're walking around here, definitely be prepared for that. And if it's a wet day like it is today, then obviously kind of watch your step and don't slip on some of the rocky grounds here. But it is a really cool and picturesque village. Even in this very thick fog, which is thicker than any kind of fog I've seen for a long time, it's still really nice. The fog does give it an interesting sort of illusion. But let's see. I think we have to turn, let's see, I think we have to turn here, yep. Museo della Lingua Greco, the Museum of the Greek Calabrian Language, is this way. So, we will go and walk down this way. Here it is. And it should be open. It's open till 7 p.m. on a Sunday, which is what today
You can't even see like really read the signs so hardly, yeah.
is. So, it should be open. Let's take a look. It's open till 7. So, let's see.
You have to ring the bell.
Maybe we have to ring the bell. Oh, okay. I have to ring the bell. I see a paper on the door here that has opening hours, and there's a bell here. Rang it, and no answer. I don't think maybe the entrance is here.
That sucks.
Maybe it's like because it's midday, people
This
are
doesn't
taking
look
like
it.
their
It looks-
midday, break.
Siesta?
Yeah.
It looks like it actually might be closed. That would be a shame.
Because of the weather,
If
maybe
it's-
too.
That would be a shame if it is.
Aww.
Lots of water there. I'm not going to go by the window and look there.
Damn, he
but-
traveled all this way and
Alright, I'm also just seeing here, when I came back to the door, just to ring it one more time. It says we kindly ask visitors to book 24 hours in advance. Well, I didn't do that. I saw the hours that it was open and figured, like with any other museum that I've come to, that I could just show up during
yeah,
the
so it's probably not very popular location. Oh, that sucks.
opening hours and that it would be open.
Oh,
I could try calling them and see if they'll
I would
let
tell
me
him plan the trip, but
visit
He missed
now,
the
if they'll
bus.
come and open up.
he missed the train. He missed the museum.
Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to when you're traveling. So,
No, you don't remember.
weather and otherwise. So, let's just go take a walk around the rest of the town here. Show you guys what the rest of the town looks like here, even with the thick fog, and then maybe go get something to eat. At least for sure. At least I know that for sure, that there is good food here. Alright, so apparently there's a Norman castle up this way. Not sure how far it
It's
is, but
super foggy, wow.
maybe
Yeah.
we can go up there and see what that looks like. According to the map, it's not too far away.
I don't remember
and
last time I've seen
It
fog
sits
like
just
this.
above the town.
Yeah,
that we're
you
kind
don't
of
see
circling
too far
around the
ahead.
outside of now. You will get your workout. Walking up here for sure.
And I don't
A
see
little
people too.
area here. You can kind of walk
Like it's
under
more like a popular
and
location. So.
see,
Everyone's
well,
probably inside because of
obviously,
the fog.
there's probably usually a really, really nice view out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see the
Oh my
fog now, but
gosh.
this is kind of cool that they have this little area here. Obviously, this is not part of the Norman Castle. This looks like some kind of stage that's been abandoned here. See some
Oh,
seats
he's
not
trying to
there.
make do with
kind of
it.
shrouded in the fog. Looks like there's more of the castle.
I mean, you know, you
Where
what?
we were,
You're gonna
was
go
just
back?
down
Just
here.
go. Oh, okay, fuck it.
It's kind
I'm
of
going
these
back.
stairs,
No, like
and
you want to
these-
experience it at least a little bit, you know.
I guess rocks wall, you could say. That's where I was in there, looking out, coming back into the town here, and I see here it's a little park area, benches, where you can see the nice view. And
No, but a very like realistic video because usually when we look at Italy, we don't really see the rain. We see the sunshine, it's beautiful.
no.
Well, there you
I
go.
wonder when he went.
It's uploaded in June, so summer.
bell tower. So I guess the bells that you hear
Or maybe
from
like
here makes
a
sense
couple
because I just noticed
months
that
before.
this is a church here. Actually, this church looks like it's the one you could see from the house I'm staying at, which is very close to here. So you can actually see it from the balcony of the house that I'm staying at. So I don't know if you can go further than this. No, I guess not. I guess this is a dead end. So we can kind of go back around to go down further into the town. Right down here, this is either exclusively just the entrance to the church or maybe also a way to get downhill to the rest of the town. Let's see. All right, so
But
there's
yeah,
the
not a
entrance to the
single
church.
person. That
Looks
is
like
kind
we're
of
going to
wild.
get down. Ah, there we go. Ovos Konstantini. So that's Greek. Even though that is written in Latin letters, Ovos means road in Greek, and then Konstantino, obviously, Constantine, Konstantino, very common Greek name. But it looks like Ovos Konstantino is Polinico, very small. So I guess we can go the other way. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen one person.
I guess as
from
expected
this-
with the weather being the way it is a virtual ghost town around here. I have not seen many people out. I mean, it is the middle of the day in the afternoon, but I guess with all of the rain today, and even now that the rain has stopped, just the fact that it's just so
wonder,
foggy and
what
gloomy out,
time it
I
is
guess
for
it's
him
keeping a
right
lot of people
now.
in. And there's not many people who live here anyway. Here's a mural here.
Oh, we hear
It's very
someone.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tutti Negrosa. This is the language. At least that's what it is in Greek, if that's what that's meant to be. I don't think it's tutti as in like tutti, like everything in Italian, because that would have two T's in it.
I would go where the people are.
And then here's some more of the old houses here. So here, Vendesi, so for sale, houses for sale here. I mean, fixer-uppers, of course.
Yeah, you
I
see
would
that
imagine
wall?
that you probably could get
Yeah.
a house like this fairly cheap, but obviously you're going to have to pay a lot to get it fixed up. Kalosirtete, or Kalosirtate, as we say in modern standard Greek, which means welcome. So whoever has this house here,
This is pretty.
speaks Greco, or Calabria Grecia, I guess that's what you call it. So very pretty outside their house.
He said no one was home, so I guess he knocked and said, "Hey, we're here." That's where I
Kinda
hide.
creepy.
That's where I
At
hide.
least clear up a little bit just before getting
I
dark
hide.
for my wonderful day here, that I could see the really awesome view
Oh,
that you can see
no,
from up
it's
here. I'm actually on the
beautiful.
rooftop of the
It's
house
beautiful.
that I'm staying at, even though this visit did
Wow.
not go as well as I'd liked because of the weather being basically as bad as it could be this time of the year down here. The climate is usually really nice and sunny and mild up here, but sometimes you just get really bad luck and you are here on like the one
This
day
is
that
pretty.
it's rainy and cold.
Yeah, I guess that's
This
it.
is beautiful. The view was worth it. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.